The government has introduced a 10% capital gains tax on the net profit from the disposal of unlisted shares during Budget 2024. Now, while Small and Medium Enterprises Association of Malaysia President Datuk William Ng recognizes that this will help the government in increasing tax revenue, he cautioned that it could potentially hurt SMEs and be an obstacle for them to move up the value chain.
We are indeed quite surprised and frankly a little bit disappointed with the introduction of the capital gains tax under the budget 2024. There are two reasons why we are saying so. I think first of all, we have been talking about helping our SMEs move up the value chain. We should be encouraging our SMEs to grow bigger via M&A, for example, perhaps even bringing on board more strategic investors, including regional players. But when you introduce the CGT at this stage, instead of encouraging more SMEs to conduct more M&A, I think you're going to effectively discourage the SMEs from doing so. So that's one. Secondly, I think this is quite personal for most SMEs. I think you must realize that many SMEs have survived all this long, not only during the pandemic, but even before and after. And indeed has done very well, not because of government help, but despite not getting any help. So when these SMEs, who have been paying taxes all along, to now come after them when they're ready to exceed or to expand their business, you're putting it in a toll gate essentially to collect from their hard work. And at the same time, you're saying that you want to tax this capital gain, but you're also allowing day traders on Bursa. These are speculators who add, no value to the economy, and yet they don't have to pay any tax. So I think that feels very painful and frankly quite unfair to the SMEs. But we hope that the government can still continue, since the details are not fully out yet, still can continue to fine-tune the corporate gain tax so that it does minimum damage to the SMEs. For example, one of the things we can do is to really exempt any company or individual who has held shares in any company for more than 5 years, to exempt them from CGT. I think this is not unlike how we treated the RPGT in the past, and it will, of course, encourage a long-term investment and at the same time protect the interests of genuine entrepreneurs and business founders.